Here we go on the ice. NHL Wednesday hockey. Yesterday, a phenomenal day. 4-1 on our giveouts, 2-1 on the triple units. We also got home with the Lightning. San Jose Sharks got across the finish line. Just a great night, great season. Hope you guys have been following along. Again, Break the Board Sports. Our goal is to help you become a better handicapper. We give you leans, we'll give you some picks, but we go through each and every game as much as we can to give you that stuff to help you decide your own picks. But 4-1 on the give outs. Again, got some membership stuff coming for you guys. Let's get right into it. Click that like, hit subscribe. We would really appreciate it. Edmonton Oilers at the Washington Capitals tonight. Caps laying $1.20. Even money comeback on the Oilers. Now the over-under on this sets at 6.5. 81% of ticket counts, 95% of the money to the over. 19% of ticket count, 5% of the money to the under. When you're talking about the sides to this, 55% of ticket count going to the Caps, 45% ticket count going to the Oilers, 57% of the money is on the Capitals, 43% of the handle is on the Edmonton Oilers in this one. Now, Oilers come in 3-9 on the road over their last 12. Again, you've heard me talk at length about how Skinner just a horrible goalie for them. Washington, not much better. 3-8 over their last 11. I said this earlier in the year. As the season goes on, the Caps kind of started and looked good there at the start. And I said, listen, this team isn't very good. They're going to slow down as the year, goes on. Fighting the cold. Edmonton and Washington head-to-head. Washington 4-2 straight up, though, the last 6. And Edmonton on the road in Washington, it's been a house of horrors for the Oilers. They're just 4-14 the last 18 matchups in Washington. So crazy stat there. Now, Washington has played to the under 13 of their last 17 games. They played to the under 4 of their last 5 overall. But Edmonton, 5 of the last 7 have went over the total, which is expected. You got great scores like McDavid and Draisaitl, and then you got a horrible goalie like Skinner. The over between the two teams is cashed 6 of the last 9 meetings. Now, Oilers come into this 9-8-4 straight up, 6-15 on the puck line. Washington 9-8-2 straight up, 9-10 on the puck line for them. These two teams haven't met this year. The last meeting, last February, Caps beat them 7-3. They have split out the last 10 meetings head-to-head between these two teams. When I look at this game again, I think the Oilers are the much better team, despite their goalie issues and whatnot. However, the Capitals, I don't think the Capitals should be favored in this position. Now, I know the success they've had over Edmonton, and that's a little tough to step in front of, not going to lie. But my lean here would be absolutely, it's either the Edmonton Oilers or nothing in this game. No way I can lay wood right now with the Capitals. Handicapping 101, when a team's not playing well, you can't go laying wood because you'll go broke quick with that. Got to stay away from that. Got to be very disciplined when it comes to that. Last 10 games as a home favorite. The Caps 5-5 straight up. Last 10 games as a road dog. Edmonton 5-5 straight up. The last 10 games as a dog period for Edmonton, they are 8-1-1 to the over. So just something there again to put in your back pocket. Over could be live tonight in that one. Now, if you click over FanDuel, of course, they juice the heck out of you. But you have the over-under is 5.5 there. I think if you did some kind of alt total to get like over 3.5 and you kind of paired something else with it down the board, you'd be in good shape. But again, in Edmonton, there's actually a better price. DraftKings had even money. You get 2 cents better with FanDuel plus 102. So the Oilers are my lean in this game tonight. Calgary Flames head to Buffalo to take on the Sabres. Right now, over under 6.5. Again, 155 Sabres are favored at home, plus 130 on the comeback for the Calgary Flames. 76% of ticket count, 65% of the handle is on the Buffalo Sabres. 24% of ticket count, 35% of the handle is on the Calgary Flames. Now that 6.5 is seeing 66% of ticket count, 59% of the handle going to the under, 34% of ticket count, 41% of the handle going to the over in this one. So when I look at this, break it down, let's hop into the stats here. Calgary 1-5 straight up their last 6, and Calgary's even worse on the road. Check out this stat, guys. 1-10 their last 11 road games. 1-10. Buffalo, they've been no bargain. I keep talking about this. I'm waiting for this Buffalo team to snap out of it. They got way much more talent. They should be playing better than what they are right now. But they're just 3-8 straight up their last 11. But Buffalo does play much better hockey on home ice, 14-6 their last 20. The over between these two teams is cashed 4 of the last 6. The under is cashed 4 of the last 6, though, for Calgary. The over, 4 of the last 5 games the Sabres have played in have went over the total for the last 5. Head-to-head in Buffalo. So this is what's crazy. Buffalo 14-6 straight up their last 20, and Calgary's 1-10 their last 11 on the road. But Calgary is 6-1 straight up the last 7 in Buffalo. Go figure. Now, when you look into it, Calgary comes into this 5-13-3 straight up, 11-10 on the puck line. Buffalo 7-8-4 straight up, 8-11 on the puck line. They haven't played yet this year. Calgary took the last meeting last year, and Calgary has taken 6 of the last 10. I do kind of like Buffalo here, but again, I can't lay $1.55. If it was minus 115, minus 120, I'd think about the Sabres, but this game just going to be a stay away from me. Next game, again, click that like, hit subscribe. 2 more games to get into. The Carolina Hurricanes at the Minnesota Wild. Hurricanes laying $1.60 on the road, plus 135 on the comeback for the Wild. Over-under sits at 6.5, 72% ticket count, 89% of the handle going to the under, 28% ticket count, 11% of the handle going to the over. Now, as far as the sides go, 74% of ticket count, 69% of the handle is taking the Carolina Hurricanes laying the wood on the road. 26% of ticket count, 31% of the handle is taking the plus money with the hometown Minnesota Wild. Now, in Carolina, 6-2 straight up its last 6. Minnesota got off to a very slow start, but they're playing better hockey, 4-1 their last 5. The under is cashed 5 straight games at home for the Minnesota Wild. And head-to-head with Carolina, 6 of the last 9 have went under the total. Minnesota's also played under the total for their last 5 overall. And for Carolina, 11 of their last 15 on the road have went under the total. So when I sit here, under 6.5, that would have to be the lean. There's just too much stuff pointing to it. Again, under 6.5, they're going to juice you for it, minus 125, minus 140. But I think the under 6.5 is live. Again, maybe you do. We always talk about those alt totals that have been good for us to do in like parlays and stuff. If you did, let's say you did the Oilers plus 2.5 on the alt puck line, you did the over 3.5 in the Oilers Capitals game on the alt total. And then let's say you did under, let's see, what do we got to do here to get to plus money? Let's go under 8.5. Nah, it doesn't work. Under 7.5, minus 138. Would still need another dance partner there to make it worth it. But the under 6.5, I'm going to go ahead and take a stab at it. Why not? See what happens here. I'll probably, again, alt puck line it with something else. There might be a college hoops game or something that I do it with. As a matter of fact, there is a college hoops game I absolutely love. Check that out. I would parlay that game money line with the alt total. And let's see if we do under 7.5 alt total with that basketball game. I like 2-team parlay minus 136. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Check that out again. The college basketball show coming up. As far as the side, I would actually take the Minnesota Wild or nothing here. Here on as a home dog. Carolina 13-5-1 straight up, 9-10 on the puck line. Wild 9-7-4 straight up, 9-11 on the puck line. These two teams just played in Carolina 13 days ago. Carolina won that game 4-3. I like the bounce back spot here for the Minnesota Wild. Now, Carolina coming with a day off. They were at Boston Monday night, won that game 3-1. And then you got an extra day's rest for the Wild. They had that 3-2 win against the Golden Knights on Sunday rather. And here's the thing. They had back-to-back wins on a back-to-back, Ducks and Knights. So Wild beat 2 good teams again, starting to play some better hockey. Minnesota Wild, I'm going to go ahead. Let's go with the Wild and the under. Wild and the under. Why not? I like that. Wild getting plus $1.35. I'll take them. Last game on the board, again, click that like, hit subscribe. Boston Bruins at the Anaheim Ducks. Ducks came in for us last night. 2 nights ago, rather. Boston and Anaheim, 6.5 is the total. Ducks laying $1.70 at home, plus 145 on the comeback for the Bruins. 56% ticket count, 53% of the handle is on the under. 44% of ticket count, 47% of the handle to the over. Now, if you look at the side, 57% of tickets going to the Ducks, but it's only equating to 35% of the money. That's probably public. 43% of ticket count, but hitting 65% of the handle there on the Boston Bruins. Now, Bruins 8-2 straight up their last 10, but they're just 1-4 the last 5 versus the Ducks. Ducks have won 5 straight home games. They're 8-3 their last 11 overall, just playing incredible hockey. 4 of the last 5 games for the Bruins have went over the total. 7 of the last 10 between these two teams have went over the total, and 5 of the last 7 between these two teams in Anaheim have went over the total. So over has been the way to go. Again, Ducks 4-1 against Boston the last 5 times that they've played the Bruins at home. When you look in, Boston 12-9 straight up, 15-6 on the puck line. The Bruins have been incredible. Ducks 12-6-1 straight up, 11-8 on the puck line. Again, these two teams just played October 23rd, about a month ago in Boston. Ducks won that game 7-5. Bruins played Monday night against Carolina at home. They lost that one 3-1. And then, or Sunday night rather. And then Monday night, the Ducks beat the Mammoth 3-2. We had them in overtime. We had the Ducks. They were able to get home for us. For me, I'm not going to play the game because the Ducks are playing just so strong of hockey right now. I don't want to step in front of them. But if somebody was like, RJ, you have got to play the game, you got to pick it, I would go with the Bruins just because you're getting a great price with a good team. Both of these teams are really good. Bruins going across the country. I just don't want to step in front of the Ducks at home. But again, if I was going to play the game, there's no doubt I would take the Bruins in this one. If you also look at that alt puck line we've been talking about a lot, you could go under 7.5 in the Hurricanes Wild game. Bruins plus 2.5 on the puck line. Remember, I told you they're like one of the best teams on the puck line. Now you're getting them alt puck line plus 2.5 goals. And the college basketball game, I like. Check that out. Getting ready to drop here in an hour. You could get that 3-team parlay, put a solid unit on it, plus 123. I like that for the night. So again, no play on the Bruins game, Bruins Ducks, but I lean Bruins. I like the Minnesota Wild. That's going to be a play. The under in the Wild is going to be a play. It would be Oilers or nothing, them and the Caps, and I got no opinion on Calgary Buffalo. Click that like, hit subscribe. Break the Board Sports, where we help you become a better handicapper. God bless and happy handicapping.